Good afternoon. My name is Lauren Wiles, and after looking over the stimulus material provided, I found common themes of conformity and nonconformity, which led me to ask the question, to what extent does social media affect conformity among adolescents in America? Conformity is the act of matching attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors to group norms. Conformity affects many things, including gender roles. Many people believe that women should be working in the house and with the family, while men should be working more labor-filled jobs. This stigma has been shown throughout many centuries, but has recently been influenced by social media. The act of conforming to social trends has increased tremendously over the last 10 years due to social media. Social media is defined as an internet form of communications. The internet has become an increasingly popular component to everyday life, and social media has become more popular in daily patterns and routines. It provides an outlet for people all over the world to communicate, share knowledge, and interact with others regardless of distance. Over the last 20 years, the internet and social media has grown in popularity. Gen Z has grown up around technology and social media. As shown by the graph above, studies show that 43% of Gen Z goes on social media at least once a day, whereas only 18% of boomers go on social media daily. Among the problems plaguing this generation and generations to come, one of the most frightening is the rapid decline in individuality. People are becoming more susceptible to things considered popular or trendy in the public eye. This increase in conformity is a result of various trends and influences on social media that people are being introduced to at increasingly younger ages. In a study done by the Ericsson Institute of Technology, they found that 86% of parents allow their children ages 6 and younger to use some form of technology every day. Many social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and YouTube are visited by millions of people every day, majority of which are adolescents. Being on social media every day and seeing popular celebrities being on social media every day and seeing these popular celebrities can lead teens to wanting to be more like these celebrities. Teens will try to dress, eat, act, and live how these influencers do. This not only takes away from their individuality, but it also leads them to conform to standards that they might not be able to achieve. In my research, I used the stimulus materials Ultra-Fast Fashion is Eating the World and The Namesake, which both give examples of how conformity affects adolescents. In Ultra-Fast Fashion is Eating the World, a teen girl named Trisha felt the need to conform to the constant fashion trends on social media. She felt the need to conform to the stereotype that all influencers have a big closet of clothes that brands ship to them weekly. She always buys the new fall and spring collections and all the new trendy styles of each week, just because she was told to and shown on social media that all influencers have the new trendy clothes. She then learned that conforming to this trend and buying all these clothes was causing more harm than good. In The Namesake, a young boy named Gogol felt that his name wasn't American enough like all of his friends. He felt that it was a weird name and that he should change it. This comes from the societal and social media pressure to be more westernized and the showing of a perfect American life. While social media has allowed us to continuously stay connected with our group of friends and the masses, the effects of sharing our content on social media leads to acts of conformity based on others' feedback, whether it is negative or positive. Social media allows us to see other people's lives, share our own lives, and talk to people all over the world. Social media creates many trends that are started by influencers. An influencer is defined as a person who inspires or guides the actions of others. Many influencers live the ideal lifestyle that everyone wants to have. They have the perfect life, family, body, and house. When adolescents see these influencers on their Instagram or TikTok feed, they may feel the need to compare themselves to these influencers with a perfect life and try to be like them. The social comparison can lead to feelings of regret, guilt, envy, and depression. Additionally, social media magnifies the negative impact of social comparisons for teens as they compare themselves to carefully curated images of influencers' lives. There are many solutions to the problem presented, the first being changing our mindset. There are two types of mindsets, fixed and growth. With a fixed mindset, adolescents believe they aren't able to change their own personal qualities, while a growth mindset allows people to realize that they can change their thinking or outlook on life through hard work and dedication. Samantha Costello, an undergraduate at the University of Pennsylvania studying science and bioethics, says that anyone of any age can develop a growth mindset. This translates to the problem presented because with a different mindset, adolescents can realize they don't need to be like everyone else. While this may seem like an easy fix, it is very difficult to ask young adolescents to completely change their mindset and change their way of thinking and not compare themselves to others. My next solution is education. Schools should be educating students on stereotypes, explaining the negative impacts. Teachers should be teaching kids about individuality and how it benefits society. This can completely eliminate conforming to social stereotypes, but it can certainly help students realize it is okay to be your own person. While this too might seem like a good solution, what happens when students leave the classroom and don't have teachers to tell them how important individuality is? They may slip back into conforming to societal trends, and for that reason, this solution cannot work. My third and final solution gets to the source of this idea and need to conform: social media. Placing more restrictions on social media apps can tremendously help the increasing amount of conformity seen among teens. One of the most important restrictions we need to change about social media is the age limit. As stated before, the age of kids on social media is becoming increasingly younger, and younger children are more vulnerable to conforming to stereotypes. Imposing an age limit on social media could significantly improve the rapid conformity among teens. Ben Ping, a child psychologist, says that the age limit should be 18 and teens should have to get a learner's license to go on social media. While this is a good solution, no solution is perfect. This would take a lot of time to implement, and with the day and age of technology we live in now, taking kids off of social media completely isn't very practical. However, something needs to change soon, or the individuality in this country will continue to decrease at rapid rates. Thank you, and here's my works cited.
Okay, so 2 questions for your oral defense. My first question for you is, what information did you need that you weren't able to find throughout your research process?
I needed more primary sources from teens saying how they feel about social media, and I wasn't able to find that, but I found studies where people asked teens how they felt about social media.
Okay. All right, my next question is, what are the implications of your findings to your community?
Everyone uses social media and everyone's affected by conformity on social media. And can you repeat the question?
Yeah. What are the implications of your findings to your community?
I found that social media affects adolescents the most, and adolescents are affected by conformity every day because they go on social media every day.
All right, way to go.